For this pattern, we will be using this 5-ply Princess brand milk cotton yarn together with a 3mm crochet hook. You can refer to this list for all the materials required. All materials are also available for purchase on our website. Let's get started. Start by picking up your main body color. For round 1, we will start by crocheting a magic ring. Work 6 single crochet stitches into your magic ring. If you have trouble starting the magic ring, you can also start by using the chain 2 method instead. Once you have 6 single crochet stitches, pull the short yarn tail to close. For round 2, we will work 6 increase stitches into each single crochet stitch from round 1. Use a stitch marker to mark the first single crochet of this round. This will help you to identify the start and end of the round. An increase stitch is done by working 2 single crochets into 1 stitch space. Continue to work increase for the rest of the round. Once you reach the last stitch before the stitch marker, the round is done. You should have 12 stitches at the end of this round. For round 3, work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Don't forget to mark this stitch with a stitch marker. In the next stitch, work an increase stitch. Round 3 is done by working 1 single crochet followed by 1 increase. Repeat this pattern for the whole round. For round 4, start by working 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, followed by an increase stitch. Repeat this for the whole round. For round 4, start by working 1 single crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, followed by an increase stitch. Repeat this for the whole round. For round 6, start by working 1 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase stitch. Repeat this for the whole round. For round 6 and round 7, we will be working 1 single crochet into every stitch around. This means that at the end of the round, we will continue to have 36 stitches in total. Work your single crochet stitches slowly. This is a great time to practice your single crochet stitches. Keep working your single crochet rounds and I will meet you back again. Moving on to round 8, we will continue working single crochet around, but we will start working some color changes for Derpy's eyes. Start by working 5 single crochets, switching to light blue at the last single crochet. To change color, pull through the last single crochet using light blue yarn. Work 3 single crochets in light blue, changing back to turquoise in the last single crochet stitch. Continue to work 5 single crochet, changing back to light blue in the last single crochet stitch. Work 3 single crochets in light blue, changing back to turquoise in the last single crochet stitch. Before we move on, tighten the yarn at the color changes. You can also knot all the yarn for extra security. Continue the rest of the round by working single crochets around. For round 9, continue with turquoise color and work 5 single crochets. Change to light blue in the last single crochet. Work 1 increase followed by 3 single crochets in light blue before switching back to turquoise. Work another 2 single crochets followed by an increase. Work 1 more single crochet in turquoise, changing back to light blue here. Work 3 single crochets followed by an increase in light blue. Change back to turquoise in the last step of the increase. And continue the rest of the round in turquoise, working a repeat of 5 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 3 more times. For round 10, work 5 single crochets in turquoise, switching to light blue in the last single crochet stitch. Work 6 single crochets in light blue, changing to turquoise at the last single crochet. Work 4 single crochet stitches, switching back to light blue again. Work 6 single crochet stitches in light blue and switch back to turquoise. Continue working single crochet stitches for the rest of the round in turquoise color. You can finish off and weave in or not all the color changes here. The rest of the head and body will be worked in turquoise, so no more color changes. At the end of round 10, you will have the eye patches for Derpy done. I wanted the eye patches to be subtle, so I decided to incorporate it into the pattern instead of using felt to cut it out. If you absolutely hate color change, you can also choose to work this eye patch using felt instead of working the color changes. For the next 3 rounds, round 11 to 13, we will work 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Just keep working your single crochets and I will meet you back at the end of round 13. Now, let's start working the decrease rounds to close up the head. For round 14, work 5 single crochets followed by a decrease stitch. Work 1 decrease stitch. Repeat 5 single crochets followed by a decrease stitch for the whole round. For round 15, work 2 single crochets followed by a decrease for the whole round. For round 16, work 1 single crochet followed by a decrease for the whole round. This will be the last round for the head. Before we move on to working on the body, let's start putting in some stuffing. The amount of stuffing to put in is up to you. Just make sure you don't overstuff it. We will also continue to put in stuffing later on, so don't worry if you have put in too little right now. Once you are ready, let's move on to round 17. For round 17, we will work 2 single crochets followed by an increase stitch. Don't forget to put in your stitch marker before we continue to work the round. Keep working 2 single crochets followed by an increase for the whole round. At the end of this round, you should have 24 stitches in total. For round 18 to 22, we will work 1 single crochet in every stitch around for the next 5 rounds. Keep working your single crochets and I will meet you at the end of round 22. Once we complete round 22, the piece body is mainly done. For round 23, we will start working decrease rounds to close up the body. For round 23, work 2 single crochets followed by 1 decrease for the whole round. Work 1 single crochet followed by a decrease for round 24. Before we work on the last round of the body, let's put in more stuffing. You can take this time to put more stuffing into the head as well. For the last round, work decrease around to complete. Finish off, leaving a long yarn tail for weaving in. Thread the yarn tail through a needle. Weave in by going into all the remaining stitches. Pull tightly to close. Weave in the yarn tails to finish up. The main part is now complete. Let's move on to the other parts. For the legs, start working with light blue yarn. Start working another magic ring with 6 single crochet stitches in the ring. Work 1 single crochet followed by an increase for round 2. For round 3, work single crochet around in light blue, changing to turquoise at the end of the round. Switch to turquoise at the last stitch of this round. For round 4 to 6, continue working 1 single crochet around using turquoise color. For round 7, work 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. For round 8, work 1 round of single crochets around and finish off. Finish off, leaving a long tail for sewing to the body. Make a total of 4 legs for Derpy. For the ears, start with turquoise yarn and work 3 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. For round 2, work increase into every stitch around. Do note that the second increase is done in light blue. If you don't want to work the color change, you can also choose to work the whole ear in turquoise instead. Instead, you can use felt to cut out the parts later on. For round 3, work single crochet followed by an increase with the second set of this repeat done in light blue. For round 4, work single crochet around, changing to the corresponding light blue color at the light blue parts. Finish off and leave a long tail for sewing. Leave a long tail for light blue as well, because we will also use it for sewing later on. Stuff your legs with some stuffing. Just stuff a little bit, as you will look too bulky if you put in too much. To sew the legs to the body, use the yarn tail, fold the opening flat and sew across. Two front legs will be sewn in front of the body. Sew the two front legs on round 17 in front of where the eye patches are located. Thread the yarn to the bottom of the body around round 20 to 21. We will use the yarn to sew the bottom of the leg to the body as well. Pull tightly so that the leg is going to be sewn flat against the body. Weave in a few times to make sure that the sewing is secure. Cut off the excess yarn. Repeat the same for the second leg. For the two hind legs, we will sew them at the side of the body just like this. Similar to the front legs, start by folding and sewing across. Sew the hind legs horizontally between round 18 to 21. Weave the yarn near to the front legs to sew the hind legs to be closer to the body. Weave in the yarn so that it is secure. Repeat the same for the other hind leg on the other side of the body. Once all four legs are sewn on, the body should look like this. Next, we will sew down the ears. It will be sewn between round 4 to 8 of the head. Don't cut the light blue yarn tail, we will be using it to sew down the light blue parts of the ear. Repeat the same steps to sew on the second ear, also between round 4 to 8 of the head. Lastly, for the tail, fold and sew across that as well. We will sew the tail at the bottom of the body around round 21 to 22. Like the legs, we will sew the top part of the tail to the body as well. For the facial features, we will use felt to create the eyes. Using orange felt, draw 2 almond shapes for the eyes. The eyes should be between round 10 to 12 of the head, about 7 stitches wide. It's a little hard large here, so I'm trimming it. You can cut your own eye shapes for Derpy, so feel free to adjust it to your own preference. Use yellow felt for the inner part of the eye and cut a round circle. Use black felt to cut out small circles for the bee's eyes. Once the eyes are ready, use glue to glue everything together. Glue the eyes onto the piece main body, just below the color change. I later changed the eyes to a smaller black circle, so as I said, you can express your creativity here and change the eyes accordingly. Next, use a pink felt to cut the beak a triangular nose. Glue the nose in between the eyes. Using navy color yarn, which is the same color as the tail, it's time to sew the facial features for the beak. Start by sewing 3 lines above the nose. I sewed mine about 3 stitches long and about 2 rows in between each. Now, sew the lines above his eyes. You can also use felt to cut and paste the lines if you don't like sewing them. To get the curve, I'm sewing down the lines 1 round above. Repeat the same on the other side. Continue using navy yarn to sew on the piece signature smile. I sewed it starting from the eyes to the nose for both sides. Lastly, use white yarn to sew on 2 teeth for the beak. You can also choose to use felt for this as well. For the finishing touch, use navy yarn to sew on lines onto his paws. This step is optional, but I think this detail makes him stand out more. I ended up deciding not to go with the tongue in the end, and I like how my derpy turned out. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly fun crochet tutorials.